completely removed all the rust from this guitar. We have stripped it down and cleaned it up. We've done a full fret dressing on here, level crown and polish. These frets are looking awesome. The fingerboard has been totally cleaned and conditioned. So it's looking really good, and we are now ready to jump into kind of a more normal setup. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to take this pick guard back off, because I want to clean the electronics. I want to give them a little shot, clean them up. Otherwise I'll get it restrung up, and then there'll be a good chance that once I plug it in, it's all staticky. It'll crack like so. Let's just try to avoid that if we can. Right. So we just got a little deoxit. And just going to get everything just a little, get it right into the potentiometer. Move it back and forth to work it all the way in. Next one. It's just been so long that we're better to, even though I haven't heard if it's crackling, just play it safe. Otherwise we'll restring it and then be loosen it and take it off again. And we still may, but at least this way we've given it a try. Work it all in there. All right. Right. We have our sheet now. So, check to tighten all these screws. They should be good. We've just been kind of through everything, but we're doing the setup. So now we do the setup. This neck may still have to come off, we shall see. Alright, So, check and tighten all screws done. Clean up all the frets, of course, we just did with the fret dressing. Clean condition fretboard, just did with the fret dressing. Let's do our lubricate of the nut. This is going to help the springs slide a little bit better. Less binding, so better tuning. That's the goal. Here as well. Some strings on here. All right, so the guitar is all strung up now with the new strings, and I'm just tuning it up. And the string will stretch. me a nice whole stretch. Okay, she's all strung up. And holding the tune pretty well. Things will continue to stretch for a minute. Obviously the pickups are working. No staticiness. Tone seems a little bit weak. I'm gonna turn up the volume on the amp, and we'll see if that changes the tone. Like if it needs just a little bit more volume coming through it. But first, let's take a measurement of the neck relief as it currently sits. We haven't adjusted anything yet. We've just put the strings on and such. So I'm shooting for 0.25 millimeters. At the 9th. Man, it's really, really close. Really close. We made a straight edge here by capo on the first fret, fret in the last fret. You can hear it just grazing the bottom of the string. Oh, it's so close. I think we're going to leave it. It's so close. Okay, so we're going to leave that for now. And we're just going to pick up the current action, which is at about 2, 1.8, 2.5. Oh yeah, no, way up there, like at 3.25. Okay, so we're going to say 0.25 millimeters for the neck relief, and all right, so we are now going to set the string action, which was very high right now. well, it's actually a bit sporadic. The saddles are just everywhere, which is not a surprise. So basically what I like to shoot for is about 1.6, 1.6, 1.6, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 millimeters. Then we're going to be in a real good range there. So right now, at the 17th fret, we are about 1.75, so we'll come down a hair. It has to be even. Okay, that's better. I'll bring the next one down. It's 1.75 again. Let's bring it down. Put it in that range now. These go way down. Higher. Just dropping everything a bunch because it was high, really high. Continuing on. It's too way down. So it's just a matter of back and forth, back and forth. Drop it down. I like to tune it back up to pitch each time I make that adjustment. Just a hair high. Do it again. Once I get it in the range I want it in, then I'll check for buzzes and we'll kind of fine tune it. Better. And this string is very high. Bring this way down. Still high. Close. Alright, so that seems like it's in pretty good shape right there. Okay, the action has been set, so we're looking good for the action right now. And I went through and checked for buzzes. Everything's sounding good. choke out. Things are sounding good. So we're going to check for adjust the intonation now. And I like to have it plugged in. It's just going to help with the tuner, picking it up a little bit better. Let's just have a look here. So we want it as very close to in tune as it can be. I'm going to fret the 12. It's a little bit sharp. So I'm going to lengthen the string a bit. Keep going. It's getting closer. Still sharp. A couple of good ones. This is just a real back and forth game here. You just check the tuning, tune, fret the 12th, a bit sharp, lengthen if it's a bit sharp, shorten if it's a bit flat. Closer. No surprise, it's way off. These obviously hasn't been done in a while, but also I had the bridge right off and was scrubbing it and stuff like that, so things are not going to be right in line. Closer, guys, getting closer. So I will continue on and get all of these strings perfectly intonated, and then we'll kind of go over, jump back in and go over everything. Alright, so our intonation is all set, so we're looking good there. The last thing I want to do, now anyway, is adjust the pickup balance. So I'm just going to make some adjustments on that. So I'll just use my gauge here. Yeah, these are like way low. So I'm going to bring it way up. It's definitely a personal preference thing. So player can make some more adjustments themselves, but I'll get it kind of in the ballpark of where I would say it should be. Pretty close. That's good there. Alright, the Squier Jagmaster is done. Had it all apart, neck off, trim system out, got all the rust off. This was very rusty here. The pull pieces on the pickups were very rusty, the frets were dirty and rusty. So cleaned all that up, did all the electronics so we don't have any staticiness now. No staticiness. Yeah, it's cleaned up. Sounds great. Pretty sweet. Yeah, it's really cool. Sounds great.